Hello, my name is Chloe, welcome to my channel. Today I'm bringing to you the book genre tag. So I was tagged in this video by Victoria from What Victoria Read. She did this all about historical fiction and I have chosen contemporary as my genre of expertise, I guess. I wouldn't even say I know that much. It is just the genre I read more of and the one I feel like I can give more opinions on, I guess. I am filming this on the same day as another video, and in that video I went into a full explanation of why I've not made an effort with my appearance. So I'm not going to say it again. If you want to go watch that, that was my TBR tag. Just to summarise, I was getting a bit sort of slumpy with doing YouTube, and I was getting a bit bothered with myself that in order to make a video I had to put on a big effort when really I don't want to. So it's a Sunday. This is what I look like on a Sunday. We're doing these videos. Don't ask questions, I guess. So the first question is one of your favourite stand-alone books, and I've gone for Forbidden by Tabitha Suzuма. So this was a gift from Lauren. She is such a Lauren. I'm pretty sure, was it for Christmas or my birthday or something? Whichever, I was very grateful. This book is so disturbing and wrong, but it's also so emotional and heart-wrenching. I can't explain it. This is about, I've forgotten their names completely, Maya and Locken. That's why I can't pronounce it. Locken? Yeah, looks like Lachlan, but there's only one L. Confuses me. Who are brother and sister, and they fall in love. It's an incest book, but oh my god, this messes with your emotions so much. It is not for the faint of heart, but if you feel like you can handle it, then read it. Wow, my brain, my heart, everything hurt after reading this book. The next question is one of your favourite series, and I've gone for The Kissing Booth. So we've got The Kissing Booth and then Going the Distance. This cover you may recognise as it is a Netflix film if you haven't heard of the book. So I absolutely love these books. It is simple and fun. This is about Al, who is best friends with Lee, and she has a crush on Lee's older brother, Noah. And they've been like family friends for ages. They have the same birthday. They are the closest people. And one of their rules is that we don't fall for members of the other person's family, but she falls in love with Noah. It's simple, it's fun, it's feel good, and there's a forbidden romance thrown in, which is one of my favourite things. So absolutely love it. If you would like a good time, then I suggest reading these. The second book has made its way into my favourites, as this is about a long distance relationship, which is obviously something I'm getting on while reading about. So forbidden romance, long distance relationship, simple, fun, love them both. Then I just sort of alluded to the answer to this question in my last answer. But this is a trope that you like in the genre, and I've said I love forbidden romance. Doesn't matter how cheesy, cringy, I will eat it up, seriously. So as a teen contemporary, a YA contemporary, The Kissing Booth covers that. Friend's brother. I can't even say it with a straight face. Because if you don't know, my boyfriend is my friend's brother. So, forbidden love of friend's brother. Great, love it. And then if we wanted to talk about more adult contemporary, I guess, This Secret We're Keeping by Rebecca Dunn is a teacher-pupil romance, I guess. Yeah, so I don't know, I will lap it up. Give me a teacher and a student romance any day, and however awful it is, I will probably love it. Saying that, have I? Yeah, I mentioned another book with that further on down, so we're gonna ignore that. I don't love all of them, but give me something that's not supposed to be happening and I eat it up. The next one is a trope that you don't like in this genre, and that is the girl that doesn't realise she's pretty until she is. And I don't own this book anymore because it frustrates me so much, and that is The Summer I Turned Pretty by Jenny Han. So I love Jenny Han. P.S. I still love, that's not the first book. To All the Boys I Loved Before is one of my favourite things, and P.S. I Still Love You. But in The Summer I Turned Pretty, nothing changes about our main character. She just takes her glasses off. And for me, I've been wearing glasses since I was like 9. Every day, all day, I put them on when I go to the toilet in the middle of the night. I would sleep in them if I could not break them. I like wearing my glasses. So for a whole book to basically, actually I gave that book 3 stars. I didn't even hate it. Some parts of it were good. But for me, the whole take your glasses off and you're pretty thing, it just doesn't gel very well with me. But yeah, the girl who doesn't know she's pretty until she is pretty, and that changes everything, and she gets the boy she wants, and everything happens to her how she wants it to because she suddenly has discovered contact lenses. No. Next is a disappointing book in this genre, and I've gone for my most hated book of all time, which is Taming the Beast by Emily Maguire. This is a teacher-student romance, so I should love it, but this sort of hurt me to read. Like, I know that, so when I'm saying this secret we're keeping, I know that the teacher-student romance is wrong. That's why it's a forbidden romance and why I love it so much. But in Taming the Beast, it was packed with actual physical abuse. So no matter whether that was coming from a teacher to a student, if it was happening between a couple that are the same age, there's no power imbalance or anything, it is still physical abuse. That was where I really I got my back up about it and went, no, I don't want to read this. I did finish that book. I'm not sure why, but I did. It's one of the first books I ever read on BookTube, and I was so scared of saying I hated it so much. But yeah, it made my skin crawl. It was, no. And seeing as it had my favourite trope, I assumed I would love it, and I think that is why it is the most disappointing book. Next is a book on your TBR that you want to get to soon, and this is sort of overlapping with the TBR tag I've done. These may be read by the time the video goes up. I've gone for Alex Approximately by Jen Bennett, as this was one of my birthday presents from Cole. Love Jen Bennett, wanted the American hardback edition, so got him to get it for me. Love it, love Jen Bennett. Starry Eyes and Serious Moonlight are some of my favourite contemporaries of all time, so I can't wait to get to this one. And then a book that I am literally going to pick up as soon as I finish this video is 10 Blind Dates by Ashley Alston. I've heard amazing things about this. This was the group pick for 'Tis the Season-a-thon, and I didn't get around to it, so it is Christmas themed. I'm a little bit late. I'm going to say that it's okay to read a Christmas book in February. I hope so. But looking forward to it. This was picked out by February TBR by Cole, actually, so I really want to get this read as he was the one who suggested it. So we will read it. It's also a library book. It needs to go back, so it has to be read soon. Next is an intimidating book or series in this genre, and I actually found this quite difficult to pick a book for, but I've gone for Girl in Pieces by Kathleen Glasgow. So this, my mom actually bought me for my birthday. And yeah, I just know that it's going to be quite a hard read, like a very deep and hard-hitting book. And even for me, I feel like it's going to be quite an emotionally triggering book. It's along those lines, and it says, a deeply moving portrait of a girl in a world that owes her nothing yet has taken so much, and the long journey back to hope. Charlotte Davis is in pieces. At 17, she's already lost more than most people do in a lifetime, but she's learned how to forget. The broken glass washes away the sorrow until there is nothing but calm. That sounds like it's gonna hurt. I can feel like the tears in my eyes already just at reading that. That's a very well written blurb, actually. It's quite a big book. It says a haunting, beautiful and necessary book, and Nicola Yoon said that. Yeah. It's gonna hurt, so I'm intimidated, but I do really want to read it. And the next question is another genre that you want to read more of. I've gone for fantasy. I have quite a lot of fantasy that I own that I sort of put off because it's fantasy, where that's just silly. Like, I need to read it. So one of the books that's going to push me towards that is Children of Blood and Bone by Tomi Adeyemi. This is also on my 20 backlist books to read in 2020 video, and I've already planned a buddy read for this with Catherine over on Bookstagram. So I'm terrified by it. It's huge. It's fantasy. I don't really do fantasy, but I want to get more into it. Loads of people love this book, and I feel like the fact I'm doing it in a buddy read is really going to help me and push me to read more fantasy. Next is the genre that intimidates you the most, and I'm going to have to say sci-fi because I just don't really understand it. So I read a book called We Are Legion, We Are Bob last year. I can't remember who wrote it to save my life, but I'll obviously have the photo in here. And this was a book club, a travelling book club pick. So I did read it, and I found myself so confused so many times. A specific book I want to get to is The Loneliness of Distant Beings by Kate Ling. I feel like this combines like a romance with sci-fi, and that's where I decided to give it a go. I've just noticed the words are huge on the pages. This means I can get to this soon. I can do this. This is going to be fine. But sci-fi definitely intimidates me just because I'm scared I won't understand what's going on. And finally, all I have left to do is tag more people to do this video. So I'm linking Charlotte and Mel. I will obviously pop their channels in the description so that you can go and check them out and see their video. I know I'm excited for their videos. Obviously they can pick any genre they want, so I'm excited to see what they go for and what their answers are, really. I guess that's the whole point of a tag. Right. I'm going to stop talking. I'm hungry. I think that's why I'm going a bit weird. I need some more leftover pizza to really work this Sunday vibe that I've got going of hoodie, messy bun, leftover pizza. It's great. So thank you so much for watching this video. If you haven't seen Victoria's video, she tagged me, so you need to go watch hers. It will all be in the description for you. This description is going to be huge, but it'll be there, I promise. So thank you for watching this video. I really do hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you in the next one.